Hey everybody, Robert Wright, private label law attorney here, and today I want to ask the question, I want to answer the question, not ask the question, I want to answer the question, do I really need to register my copyright? Okay, so let's review what a copyright is. A copyright is an original work of authorship fixed in a tangible medium of expression. It vests with the author, meaning that things like your product photos, things like your sales copy, your package design, maybe even the product itself, if it's your original work, are all copyrightable. Now, just like trademarks that exist as soon as you start using a mark in commerce, copyrights exist as soon as you put pen to paper, brush to canvas, fingers to keyboard, whatever it is, finger to clicker on a camera. As soon as you've done that, that copyright is vested. You don't have to register it to have one, but you should, okay? You really should. A couple reasons why. One, you can't bring a lawsuit unless you actually registered, right? So if you ever want to go outside of the Amazon platform and enforce your rights, you need to have a registered copyright in order to do so. Two, if you register within 3 months of publication or prior to like the infringement that's causing you concern happening, if you publish, you get access to what's called statutory damages, meaning you don't have to show any damages at all in order to get money. There's just a bucket of money that sits in these statutes, these documents that are published by Congress. They exist at law, and you don't have to even be harmed in order to get money. You get money, or you get these statutory damages because you've done the right thing. Like you've dotted the I's, you've crossed the T's, and the law wants to reward that basically, right? So you get access to statutory damages. You also get attorney's fees, right? How great is that to be able to enforce your rights? You can get an attorney and go to court. You can win because you've registered your copyright, and you don't have to pay your attorney. The other side's going to pay your attorney, which is just awesome, right? Also, a registered copyright, it serves as just de facto evidence of, if it's sitting out there for 5 years, it's presumed to be a valid copyright, right? Whatever the underlying material is, it's presumed to be valid. But really, all of those are kind of off-platform purposes. On-platform, why you really should register your copyright is you're able to submit what's called a DMCA takedown complaint, right? So if someone has swiped your product photos or someone has stolen your ad copy, you're able to go use the Amazon system and with 100% certainty be able to answer all the questions that you need to give Amazon the authority to remove that person. And in fact, because you have a valid copyright, because you have a registered copyright, and because you're working under the auspices of the DMCA, Amazon's going to take your complaint really seriously. They're going to take action very fast, and effectively, whatever the infringing material is going to be taken down. So why should you register your copyright? Tons of reasons off platform, right? You can't do anything with it. You can't force them right unless you actually have registered. You get access to statutory damages, attorney's fees. There's a presumption that your copyright's a valid copyright, but on platform, it puts you in a position of strength in terms of being able to submit takedown complaints. Amazon's going to take that very seriously, and you're going to be better off having protected your brand that way.